Hi, hello everybody, my vegan life here, and today I'm making two salads. One is going to be a Waldorf salad and the other one is going to be a coleslaw, and they're both going to be vegan. I've never done these before, made my own, so I'm going to have a go. In the vegan coleslaw, I'm putting a fennel. Don't know if I should use all this fennel. I might only use half of it. Okay, and then keep the other half for another time. Red cabbage. 3 medium carrots, but I've cut them in half. Well, actually they were large to start with. I've cut them in half. Okay, and I've already peeled them and washed them, and I'm about to grate them now. Yeah, so that's the vegan coleslaw. Okay, and for the Waldorf salad, which I will describe, which for the Waldorf salad I'm using 2 Braeburn apples, some red seedless grapes, some celery and some walnuts, which are here. Okay, and I'm using for the dressing shop bought vegan mayo. Okay, in the coleslaw and the Waldorf salad. Okay, let's get started. To make my vegan coleslaw, I've already washed the carrots. I'm using my grater, and I'm just going to point the camera down now so you can see what I'm doing. Hopefully you can see that. This is my dish I'm grating it into using my grater. So I'm adding all of my carrots first, my 3 carrots. This is going to take a while, hopefully not too long. Adding all of my carrots into my bowl. Still on the first one. Maybe I should have done these carrots before I started the video, because it is going to take a while to grate them. But just take your time in grating them if you use this recipe. Still grating the carrots. Okay. Actually, I might not use up all the carrots because it is only for me. So I think one carrot would be enough, actually, one large carrot. If you're doing it for a family, then yeah, you would use 3 carrots. I think one large carrot would be enough just for one person. Because of using the cabbage as well. Okay. Just keep going until you've done all your carrots. Okay, so I've actually, just because it's for me, I've actually used 1 carrot. I'm going to stick those in a bag and use them for another time and put those back in the fridge. So as I say, one person, put 1 large carrot. If it's a family, you would use 3 carrots. Okay, that's my carrots done. Okay, now I'm preparing my fennel. Okay, I'm not sure how you prepare this fennel because I've never done it before, so I'm going to take these pointy bits off and discard those. So I'm just going to do that now. Because I've not done fennel before. I've had fennel before, but I've not prepared fennel before. Okay, I presume it comes all off in leaves, in the leaves. Take all those spiky bits off. Well, actually, I'm just going to use a bit of it, otherwise I'll be here all night. So you get the general idea. Just break off what you need of the fennel and take the spiky bits off. I think I'm just going to take 5 leaves off of the fennel and then put the rest in the fridge, because as I say, it's only for me. Okay, and then because now I've removed the spiky bits, I've took the spiky bits off, I'm going to cut this top off here. I presume that's how it's done. And discard that. So I've actually took 4 off that fennel. Obviously if you've got more people coming, you'd use more. Okay, just chopping that off. Okay, I'm just going to give that a wash now. And because I can't grate that, I'm going to just put it into small pieces. Make sure you wash all of the fennel. The reason because I bought a fennel is because I had it in a restaurant the one day, and I thought, oh, I'll buy some fennel. It was really nice. I like fennel. It's got like a licorice taste to it. If you've never tried it. Okay, that's all my fennel washed. Rinse my knife. Okay, I'm going to slice my fennel. Just put that over there so you can see what I'm doing. I'm just now slicing my fennel into strips, because obviously you can't grate it, so a bit of, make sure it's okay. Do it into very fine strips like this. Okay, and add them to your salad. Okay, them all into your coleslaw. Try and cut it as thin as you can, because obviously the leaves of the fennel are quite thick, because you can't just add it to your bowl. So for me, I've just put 4 of the leaves, broke 4 of the leaves off, I should say. I'll get there in the end. Okay, just add that to your bowl, making sure that you've thinly sliced it. Now the big leaves of the fennel, just make sure you slice it into small strips, very thin strips, because we're going into your coleslaw. Like this. Okay, like that. That in. Yeah, just make sure you've got a bit of everything. This might even be too much for me anyway, putting all them leaves in. So I would say a couple of leaves if it's just for one person. But if you're doing a big family coleslaw, then use 4. You get the general idea. I'll show you after what it looks like. Yeah, I'd say 2 leaves off it. It is quite big when you buy it. If there's only one person, then you only need a couple of leaves. I just wanted to try this out and see what it was like. Because I'd had it in one of the vegan restaurants, but it was a raw slaw. Mine's going to have vegan mayonnaise on it. Yeah, I think that'll be it for that, because of sticking the cabbage in as well. And of course I won't need all of that cabbage. Okay, next I'm going to be adding my cabbage, but not all of it. I mean, this is a well, medium-sized cabbage, or you may call it a small cabbage. Okay, I've already topped and tailed the cabbage, and of course I've got to also wash it as well. I do have trouble trying to cut things these days. I'm not even going to use half of that. So I'm going to put some cling film on that and put that back in the fridge. Okay, I've not used half, I'm using about that much of that cabbage just for me. And then start slicing up all your cabbage. Well, it's supposed to be a red cabbage, but it looks purple to me. Okay, and just continue to slice your cabbage up. Let's try and see if we can get closer to the camera. No. Okay. Hopefully, I'm describing it anyway to you. Yeah, just put it in your sieve, ready to wash. Oh, this is going to be nice. And just slice it up thinly. Continue to slice all that up, and you got it to the required like that thickness. This is how I'm making it anyway. If somebody else may shred it up even better than that, but that's how I'm making my fresh vegan coleslaw. Just prepare enough for like one person. Like you do in a barbecue, prepare more. So it's just to your own requirements. Nearly there now. Chopping up the last bit now. Just one last bit that needs chopping up. That's it. Okay. That is all of the ingredients: fennel, red cabbage and carrots. Okay, so I'm just adding my red cabbage now to my coleslaw, and then I'm just going to mix all that up. I think there's more red cabbage than there is, so I'm going to stop there. So that was a bit too much even for me, so I'm going to put that into a bag now and save that for another time, and then when I want to make myself up another one, then I've already got some shredded cabbage. So put any unused cabbage into a resealable bag and store it away in your fridge. Right. And then I'm going to just add the coleslaw, the mayonnaise, I should say. Don't know what's wrong with them bags, honestly. Okay, just going to rinse off my board now. Ready for my next salad. When I've added the mayonnaise to that coleslaw. Okay. Just rinse my knife off, ready for the next one. Okay. Okay. Just rinse all of that off. Just rinsing it all off now. Okay. Okay, put it back into the bowl once you've rinsed it off. And this is where I need a salad spinner. Okay, that's that done. I won't need that grater again. Let me just dry my board off. Okay, right, now, okay, just mix that around so it's evenly mixed. I think that's evenly mixed. Okay, now I'm going to add my mayonnaise. For this, I'm using, yeah, that's more than enough coleslaw for me. Almonds mayonnaise. Okay, it is vegan, and I'm going to be using a I call this a tablespoon, but other people will say it's a big dessert spoon. Okay, I'm going to be using 1, 2, and it's a 270 gram jar, but I'm going to be using 2 out, and then just mix it round so it's all evenly mixed. Suppose you could add a lemon to that as well, but I'm not going to bother. That's my easy coleslaw: fennel, red cabbage and carrot coleslaw. Just mix all that mayonnaise in. And that's an easy vegan coleslaw done. That should last me for a couple of days. I'm really impressed with that. I think that's possibly all mixed in. And I'm going to tell you how it tastes and see if I have added enough coleslaw to it. I keep saying coleslaw. If I've added enough mayonnaise to it. I'm just going to add a bit of salt to it as well. I'm using Himalayan pink sea salt, and I'm just going to just a couple of twists and then mix that in. Okay, I'll tell you how it tastes now. I think I should need more than a couple of tablespoons of mayonnaise. That is nice. I'm just going to add a bit more mayonnaise. About that one, so I would say 3. Okay. Depends if you like a lot of mayonnaise on your coleslaw, I suppose. So add 2 to 4, I would say. That is really nice, done like that. Let's just try it again now I've added that mayonnaise in, that extra one. It's really nice. That is really nice. And that is my finished coleslaw. Vegan coleslaw of red cabbage, carrots and fennel, and a couple of twists of Himalayan sea salt, pink sea salt. That's that one done. I'm going to put that in my fridge now. Right, the next one I'm going to do in my next bowl is my Waldorf salad. Now, I've not made this before. I think I've got just enough mayonnaise to do it as well. Okay, it's a small bag of celery sticks, but I'm not going to use all of those, so because there's only me having it, so I think I'm going to have 4 celery sticks. Okay, because there is only me doing it for me, so I'm just going to wash each celery stick. I think they're already washed, but I'm just going to wash them again. Okay, So I'm going to add my, I'm just going to just trim the tops and the bottoms off and chuck those away. Okay, now chopping these celery sticks up. If you have like a big celery stick, I would say chop it in half. That's it. And then just chop it into small chunks. Excuse me. And add that to your bowl. Sorry, that's me pushing my foot up against the washing machine. So I've got sandals on. Continue to cut all of your celery sticks up and add them to your bowl. Okay, that's 4 small celery sticks added. Next, I'm going to add my, I'm just thinking if 1 is enough. I'm just going to wash my apple. Usually use a red apple, chop it in half and core it. Okay, and discard the core. And then chop your apple when you've chopped it into segments, okay, like that. Chop it into chunks, add it to your bowl. I'm just having a look to see. Just thinking if 1 apple's enough because there's only me. No, I'm going to put in another apple, so I'm using 2 Braeburn apples, or you could use Red Delicious. So I'm going to put another apple in because they are only small. If they're big, then you perhaps only use 1 apple. And then chop that up. So I've used 2 apples, 4 small celery sticks, 2 apples so far. Just chop that up into small chunks. Shop bought one, they'd be small and minute. I've had it before. This is my own. Okay, salad, so I can cut it as big as I want. Okay, now I'm going to be adding some red grapes, seedless grapes. 2, 3. Because don't forget we've got to cut these in half. 4. That one's not very good. 5, 6, 7. I would say a small handful. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. A small handful. 12. Or 2 handfuls, I would say. Well, no, because you're chopping them in half. So I would say, let's see how those do. Let's see how we get on with a small handful of red grapes first. Seedless grapes. Let me see, let me cut them in half, because I've got to cut them in half yet. And add that to your bowl. Let's cut them all in half. And add them to your bowl. Okay. Obviously you buy a small punnet of grapes, you could buy them to eat, and then you'd make this salad. And as I say, a small handful is more than enough because of chopping them in half, each grape in half. As I say, this is just for me, so about 12 grapes and chop them in half. And then just add the walnuts. Now if you're allergic to walnuts, don't add them, but I'm not allergic to nuts, so what I would say is do it without, but then it's not a Waldorf salad. Or just don't use them. Okay, I'm going to take for this, I'm not going to use my 250 gram, I'm not going to use my 50 grams that I've got. I'm just going to just thinking a small handful, so I would say 25 grams of walnuts, no bigger than that, and then just chop them in half and just add them, just chop the walnut halves in half and just add them to your salad. Yeah, just add them to your salad. So a small handful, about 25 grams, and just add them, just chop them up or leave them how big you want them. As I say, I've never done this before, but I've had Waldorf salad before. But yeah, I would say a few more. So about, say, 30 grams. Okay. You could break them up, of course, in your hands. Okay. Yeah, that's all I'm going to add. Okay. So about 30 grams, I would say, of walnuts. Okay. But that is all of my Waldorf salad, and then I'm going to add, let me just wash my spoon that I was using. And then let me just wash that spoon up. Okay, now I'm going to add the last thing to this. So we've added 4 small celery sticks, washed and chopped. 2 Braeburn apples, washed, chopped and cored. Don't peel them, leave the skin on. And then I've added 12 red seedless grapes, chopped in half, and then I've added 30 grams of walnuts. And now I'm going to add vegan mayonnaise again. 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons, and we'll see how that goes, because I think I've run out now. And then just mix it all together. Yeah, I think that's more than enough mayonnaise. 2 tablespoons. Yeah. And then just stir it all together till it's all mixed. Yeah, that's more than enough. 2 tablespoons of it's Elman's vegan mayonnaise. Yeah, that is more than enough. That's lovely, that is. And I'll tell you how it tastes in a minute. That's just for me, so that'll do me a couple of days. I would say that would be all right if you had a couple of friends over. You'd have a bit. Okay, and then I'm going to just put the rest, because I've only got a bit left. Put the rest in my fridge. Okay, so let me just clean my kitchen side. Okay, so let me just present it to you. And then what you don't use, I mean, you could keep it in the dishes, but if you wanted to put in an airtight container, you can. Okay. Just put this in the bin. Okay, and I'll show you the finished salad. So that is my Waldorf salad, and I'm just going to tell you how it tastes. Just going to pull the camera up now, so okay. Hello everybody. Okay, that's my Waldorf salad. So tell you how it tastes. Okay, and have a bit of the apple as well. Okay. Better than the shop bought. A lot better. Okay, so just to recap, I made a first salad. I made a excuse me. I made a vegan coleslaw using red cabbage, carrots and fennel, and then I used vegan mayonnaise to mix it all. And as I said earlier on in the video, it was just for me, but you could make a bigger batch and use more. so go and watch that part of this video. And then my last salad was a Waldorf salad using Braeburn red apples, sticks of celery, red seedless grapes and walnuts. But as I said, if you have an allergy to nuts or anything in the ingredients, you can swap it over and leave the nuts out. Okay, so, and then I mixed it with vegan mayonnaise again. So if you liked today's video, then please subscribe, and thanks for watching. Bye bye for now.